and sit down.
Sorry,
hello everyone. Hello everyone. I was sitting here saying to Dave, "Oh look, we've got 26 waiting. Oh, we've got 20. Oh, they're keen today." And then I'm like, "It's because it's showtime. I haven't pressed the live button." Duh. So starters, we need to go. Colin here, festa. Oh dear. Festa 67's workshop. And welcome back to me sidekick who went and saw his dear old mum during the week, but he's back for Sunday. Dangerous Dave.
Hello, everyone.
And yeah, as you can imagine, we're just as stupid off air as we are on it.
Sorry, I've got the fit of the giggles at the moment.
I'm sitting there, I'm going, "Oh, King Dave, oh, look." It's like,
it's like, come on, David, pull yourself together like a pair of curtains.
oh, man. Anyway, we digress. Thank you all for tuning in. No, it's not the end yet, you pillock. Let's have a look who's got it. Oh, Festa. Yeah, I have. Yeah. Lynn's in saying, ID everyone, got some sleep. Be with you all in 2 hours. ID my loves, Colin and Dave.
Hello, Lynn.
Happy days. How you doing, Lynn? Oh, that's Nat in saying hello everyone. Hello Nat, all right my darling, hope you're all right.
Hello Nat.
Me saying hello back to Nat. Andy from Mayhem Model Works, formerly Model Making Mayhem, but now Mayhem Works, Model Works even. You're saying boink, afternoon all.
Boink, back in return.
Pascal Leverse is in saying good day everyone. Hello Pascal, hope you're doing all right. And staying safe, my friend. AD's sort of, is it morning already? Because, yeah, we had our Saturday patron hangout last night and it degenerated into the usual mad ensemble. And we had a damn good laugh, didn't we, Dave? And Paul successfully put a shelf up and there was barely any wibbling, mate. I was mightily impressed with it.
I was gutted. I was
mate,
going to get some entertainment last night.
And then he sat down and he started having a wibble afterwards about fireworks. So, yeah. Nim's in, Nim Sundarin. Hello, Nim. You all right, my love? Nim. Ross Medlock's in. Afternoon all. How do, Ross? Hope you're all right, buddy. Go chat shot up there. Go on, a bit behind already, Dave. God, I couldn't there we go. Malcolm's in. Morning, everyone. Hello, Malcolm. All right, mate.
Hello, Malcolm.
I got your media message, mate, or messenger message. I'll sort something out with you, mate. It's, yeah. Andy saying, Colin, Dave, Malcolm, Nat, Nim, AD, Lynn, and Pascal. Okay. Got the other half of the dynamic duo in, model making trucker, saying Andy. How do? All right, Lewis. Hope you're all right.
Hello, Lewis.
Quano Man's in saying hi all. Hi Quano Man. Need you to put your address in me Patreon, mate, if you could, buddy, because I've got something I need to send you. Mayhem Model Works. Only way to the local coup dump, and there's two idiots with big hand painted signs saying chocolate velociraptor is a lie. Onk if you agree. They're morons. Yeah, I know, mate.
There's always a couple, isn't there?
Yeah. Jacqueline saying, didn't get up until 10 o'clock. Great evening yesterday, Colin. Yeah. She was proper on form as well, bless her. Yeah. Model making trucker saying hi to Jacqueline. Luke is in. Good afternoon, one and all. Afternoon, hello, Luke. Hope you're keeping all right. And sincerely, hope you're staying safe on the front line, trying to keep those of us that need the hospital services safe and well, mate. You're doing a damn good job and you're not getting enough credit, you guys. Andy saying hello to Luke, Jackie and Kev. Jacqueline saying hello back. Sue's in. Hi, Colin, Dave and everyone else. Hello, Sue. Hello, you're right, sweetheart. Hopefully you didn't get your ear hole bent too much last night. Nat's in saying dinner's eating, so hi everyone who has come in. Hello Nat. What did you have for dinner, my darling? Was it nice noms?
Oh, so did you get your package?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, because that was the other wibble, wasn't it? Yeah, the river-based supply chain that we all buy loads of stuff from was late delivering a parcel, and then it got later and later, and then they didn't deliver it, and I can imagine Paul was out with a sniper rifle this morning, waiting for the bloke to come along and park badly. Lewis is saying even, hello everyone, how are you all today? Fine and dandy, mate.
Yeah.
I had a bit of a trim of the old goatee last night before I went and had a nap. Woke up and I got stubble again, so I'm going to have to do it again after the show. It's like, really? I wish the hair would grow on my head like that, Dave.
You can have some of mine when I get it cut again.
That's all right. You may mock. I don't mind. I'm not bitter. Lewis is asking Sue how she is. She's fine, bless her. She's saying, I'm fine, can't believe it's Sunday. Already the weekend seems to fly. AM. Andy at Mayhem is saying, has Colin been on the sour? I wish, mate, but I'm teetotal, mate. Oh, James is in. Hello, James. All right, mate. And the filming is coming along nicely. Yeah. Fred's in. Modelers United Limited. Our friend Fred is in.
Hello, Fred.
Fred, hope you're doing all right, mate. And I do believe you're on tonight on the YouTubes at 7 p.m. So, folks, nip along like and subscribe to our friend Fred. I'm going to put a link actually in the chat today for his YouTube channel because I'm like that.
Please do.
I've also got it loaded up on my other screen because I am going to pimp his channel shortly because it needs pimping. And that's what we do on this show, Fred. We find YouTube channels and we give them a good pimp, mate. So
pimpage is important.
Absolutely. So hopefully you get a few more subscribers by the end of the day, Fred, and keep us posted on how things are going, mate. So, feel free to share any work you're doing, Fred, on an album, on the Festa 67 workshop group, and we'll happily feature your work, mate. This is what this Sunday show we do is all about. It's about you lovely viewers and talking about you, your work, and getting to know you.
Yeah, and what you've been up to.
Yeah, we do the At the Bench stuff on the Wednesday, on our Wednesday show, but this one's all about you guys and girls. All you lovelies. Stuart Avery's in, saying, morning, Colin, morning, Dave. Hope you're both keeping well. We are, mate. It's very much, Stuart. We're still been our silly little selves, Dave, haven't we? But
as always.
Absolutely. Lynn's back in, just rolled out of bed. Heidi, all silly peeps. How do, Lynn? I hope everything's calming down a bit out there now because it's been a bit, it's been a bit lively, isn't it, out there? But
yeah, I think it will get livelier again.
Yeah, I think it's there's still time, isn't there? Lynn's trying to wake up. Now I know how Muse feels. Absolutely. Is that one toe out the duvet, Lynn, and you're like, bruh, it's a bit nippy out. I'll just snuzzle for a bit longer.
Oh.
Yeah. Lynn's now saying she's got a hungry parrot. Yeah. Steve's in at TSM. Afternoon, gents. Hope you're both well. We are, Steve, and yourself, mate. I hope you're doing all right, mate. And, he's just put the latest picture of the bulldozer with a question. Oh, is that a subtle hint, Steve? Was that the most unsubtle hint? Have you been talking to Sue? She's good at unsubtle hints.
Subtle as he's going to get, I think.
Absolutely. Phil Tucker's in saying, hi, everyone. Hope you're all staying safe and well. Likewise, Phil, I hope you're doing the same, mate, because we've really got to know everyone, haven't we, Dave, over the last year that we've been doing this. And with everything that's going on out there, we often sit here, don't we, reminiscing during the week, thinking, I hope everyone's all right out there and coping with it. And yeah, it's a bit stressy, and you know, those of us that had the demons, you know, it's times like this that the demons can kick your backside, can't they? Steve saying Lewis has offered to cook a Sunday roast dinner for a year if me and James build a paper ship. Yeah, I've got the big old paper Bismarck sat up there, mate. It's about 4.5 foot long, Steve, and it's like, yeah. And I'm going to be I'm going to be streaming it, mate, overnight, because I've got a couple of mates in America that like their paper models, and I'm going to sort of stream it overnight for those guys. So, yeah. It's got to be done, mate. I love paper models.
Yeah, I think it ought to be boosted to cook dinner Saturday night and Sunday roast.
I think so, yeah. Absolutely. Fred's going, yeah, I'll do. Yes, mate. Yeah, good man. Absolutely, Fred, mate. That's what it's all about on a Sunday. Like I say, we do our building show during the week, but this one's our having a cup of tea, chatting to everyone in the community and just bantering and yeah. Fred saying, cheers, fellas. No, you don't have to thank us, mate. It's our pleasure. Lewis is shouting at Steve, saying, Steve, don't. Okay. So it sounds like he's getting a bit of a bottom lip out already.
That sounds like Wibble territory to me.
James is saying, I'm fine, thanks, Cole. And please, no more teasing with the Mustang. I'm not showing you, though. Dave's seen it.
Oh, you don't know what you're missing.
Andy sub to Fred. Good man. Fred's laugh out loud. Thanks, guys. James is saying, just want to say thanks for making me a mod. No, it's not a problem, mate. All my patrons are moderators on my YouTube channel, mate. It was something I wanted to do a little while back, and I kind of forgot. And I sat here one afternoon and noticed that a few names that I thought were mods weren't mods, and I'm like, it's because I haven't done it yet. So yeah, all my patrons that kindly support me are all moderators on the channel, mate. So welcome aboard, James. Sue saying hi to the model making officer who's popped in sneakily up there. Hello, James. Good show this morning, mate.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah. Lost the chat. Let's quickly scroll back up. Saying hello. Oh, yeah, seen that. Yeah. Smurfworks has subbed to Fred. Luke is saying stickers have arrived to Steve. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Steve, got your new stickers. Thank you. Meant to have messaged you during the week and I forgot. Now I've got your address. I'll send you up some of the Festa ones, mate. I'm not sure whether you've got them or not, mate. There's people saying hello to Luke. Lynn's saying what the time is. We'll scroll through there. Everyone is yeah. I know you don't talk politics publicly, Lynn. I was how can I say, brushing over the subject.
Very quickly.
Hopefully everyone unites and calms down, no matter which way it goes. Or well, I think it's gone a different way. I don't know, but hopefully everyone just unites now and calms down. James only got the last 5 minutes of your show as we were doing the 2-minute silence at the front door. Yes, it's Remembrance Sunday, folks, in the UK. And yeah, thinking of all the people that sadly gave their lives for their country. And yeah, it's quite a poignant day in the UK. It's, yeah. They're saying ID again to everyone. Steve apparently subbed to some bloke called Frank, and yeah, Modelers United is our friend Fred, mate. But,
just subbed.
He's a lovely fella. very calm, pleasant building manner, and he's doing a mint job on the Wellington bomber.
Ooh.
And he also does a lot of for M4H as well. So props to you, Fred. No pun intended there. Wellington bomber props and all of that, but you know what I mean.
But you landed that quite nicely.
I did, mate. I winged it, Dave. Are we going down that road where you need to win? Steve saying that would be great. Cole, yeah, no worries, mate. I've got a stack of them sat there to send out, mate. It's just a matter of waiting for my bunts to clear, and then my missus will go and post them for me, because I've got various parcels to send out to people as well. Steve's going, Dole, I meant Fred. I know, mate. Don't worry, Steve. I'm only pulling your leg. And I'll say it right today, because it's not E-Models and it's not Ted. Osric 9000 is in saying, hello, chaps.
Hi, Osric.
And Fred's saying, Wellington to be finished today's live stream, and then he's going to carry on with the 1/48 scale links. And dare I say it, Fred is one of us. I know I'm rambling on about him. But yeah, it's got a nice, pleasant demeanour, folks. And yeah. And it's that perfect thing where I'm actually going to share the YouTube channel whilst I'm thinking of it and pimp it. Let's go full screen. Right, just a quick bit of pimpage here. Our man Fred over at Modelers United has got a YouTube channel going up there, and yeah, we want to have a bit more recognition for him, because I've watched a few of these little live shows now, and at the end of the day, if you're struggling on a Sunday and none of the other guys are on, then pop over and spend an hour with Fred. He does a nice little nippy hour show. And yeah, he sits there and he's interacting with the chat group and having a chat with you all whilst building whatever model he's got on his bench. And I think you'll be in for a treat. Got loads of content on his channel, loads of step-by-step builds. Pardon me. He's got planes, trains and automobiles, helicopters, which cheers me and Dave up, because we do like helicopters.
Yeah.
And he'll build anything. As you can see, he's got 72nd scale airfix kits. And he's got ships. Yeah.
Good,
and honestly, folks, you are absolutely in for a treat. You really are. And like I say, go and have an explore. Go and have a looky-loo. And the most important thing, pop the button and pop the bell, and you'll be able to get reminders of whenever he's doing anything. And it's a nice way to spend an hour. And yeah, so heartily recommend it, mate. It's one of them, Dave. I've found a new outlet. I've found another channel, and it's like you get hooked, don't you? You get hooked. So that's Fred's channel. I'm going to put you full screen now, mate, and ask you what you've been up to. Because I know you've been up to stuff, because, yeah, you've been up to stuff.
No, I haven't.
What have you been up? What have you been up to, Dave?
I might have made a purchase.
Oh, right, okay.
A box arrived the same day that I went up to my mum's.
Is this where I say, what have you purchased, Dave, and neglect to say that I just tried moving the camera to down cam for you when I'm actually, yeah.
It's going to be one of those days today, isn't it?
Yeah, I did take the green and the yellow pill and the pink pill, mate, so.
You didn't take the purple one. That's because that's why we're having all these issues. So, yeah. He says,
I know, look at it. I
bought one of these. So, a message to Malcolm. We can start this whenever you're ready, mate. But
yeah,
if you take the lid off, and before I do that, I did have a little count up. There is an awful lot of plastic in this box. There's a set of decals, a set of a little photo etch fret, and 17 bags of plastic. including.
Oh, your nemesis, photo etch. Did you go, no, photo etch?
I just looked at it and then closed my eyes. But there you go, folks. It's stuffed with plastic.
Yeah, that's mint, mate. I like that.
And you get a nice colour painting guide rather than the old days of black and white. So,
Yeah.
As
That
far
looks
as
a
I know,
nice bit of kittage, mate. What are you going to do with that, Dave? Are you going to weather it up and chip it, or are you going to have it?
I'm going to do it as a very used and abused piece of machinery. I'm
Yeah.
going to try and open up the door and maybe try and get one or two windows open.
Oh, you ledge.
At the moment, that's
Yeah.
what I'm going for. I've not properly studied the instructions to see if any of that is possible. So
Yeah.
scribe, mini saw, big saw, it could all be coming out on this one. But I'm looking forward to this because it is just so different.
That's the thing, isn't it? Because I've had my eye on that Panda digger for quite a while, you know, and
Yeah,
it's one of them, innit? It's there, it's in the wish list, and you think, yeah, the fun you can have with it. So
yeah, I would like to get one of those as well, but the only problem is it's getting it all the way from China.
Yeah, and I'm a bit brassic lint at the moment, anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, what else you been up to, geese?
My paddy wagon has had somewhat of an update, but I will keep that under wraps until Wednesday so everybody can have a look.
Okay, mate, no worries. Steve is saying, Dave, that the door and one of the windows can be opened as well as the hatch on the top, mate, in the kit. So there you go.
Oh, cheers, Steve. I'll be looking at that then. So that will happen.
Archie's in saying hello, everyone. Hello, Archie. Hope you're doing all right,
Hello,
mate.
Archie.
And you need to sort yourself out a webcam and mic, mate, so we can have you in on the chit chats off air, mate. Perhaps, you know what I mean, and get to know you, geese. So we are well, Archie. Hope you're all right and your family are safe and everything, mate. And yeah.
So, what have you been up to?
What have I been up though? Well, I've been doing a bit on the old paddy wag, as you know. I bet that you saved yours till Wednesday. I'm going to save mine because I'm a good boy. James is now frantically drooling, thinking that I'm about to pull the Mustang out, but I'm not.
James, mate, you are in for a treat.
I may have built that Wednesday when I was on with Fox, who kindly stood in. Well, oh, bollocks. Excuse me. That went well, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You all right, is it?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't see it. It can glue together. So yeah, I built what I had on there, but got Captain Twitchy. So it's all right. I've just got to grab it with me grabber. There you go. One of them. The old Model T fire engine, because that's going to go with me paddy wagon on a little double dio, see? So done that. Sat and built all the little tanks for it and all of that. So that's going to get primed this afternoon. Oh, yeah, drop it again, Cole. So I'm going to just leave that to one side whilst Captain Twitchy goes away. I can't show what I've been doing on one of the things because it's a surprise for someone, but Adi will know what I mean, so I can't show that. I've done a bit on my Titanic and then had to redo the masts because I stuck my feet on the bench last night and broke them both, so I had to put brass rods in and I've got to trim them down. Yeah, it's been one of them weeks, Dave, where I've had the Midas touch. Everything I touch has turned to grit, should we say. Bit of 3D printing, and I filmed an episode of the E-Models tank, didn't I, during the week, and put that up. So, Yeah, Paul Lines is saying, Colin's now saying, here's what I built on Wednesday and will be rebuilt Monday. Actually, it's intact, mate. So, yeah, I was quite pleased with that.
You got away with that.
Yeah, it was just a captain twitchy. I was being optimistic, thinking that it was stuck to it, or, you know, I'd put a bit of white tack under it, but I hadn't. So, yeah, that's kind of what I've been up to, mate. Obviously done some more on the death race, but I can't show that yet because it's at that stage now where it's not far off of being done, and I don't want to spoil it because I'll be shipping up a box to James shortly, and there's going to be a couple of bits and bobs in there, and I've videoed it all, and I'll release everything once it's got to them safe and sound. So that'll all be unravelled on my Patreon and YouTube over the Christmas period. I'm hoping that it will be all up on the channel. So yeah, so that's what I've been up to, mate. Yeah. Luke is saying, lovely what you're doing with the ball tank at Festa. Yeah, I've started the bio. It's difficult probably to envisage at the moment where I'm going with it, but I've got an idea in my head, and if it's in my head, then I'll try and do it. So Ian's saying he's feeling well enough to watch from the workshop for the first time in a month. Hope to get the login truck finished this week. Yeah, we'll take your time, Ian, mate, at the end of the day.
Yeah, health is more important, mate.
Modelers United saying, did you drill all the window holes in the Titanic like I did with lights? Yes, I drilled them all. There's LEDs in there, mate. And I've got the little terminal threads just underneath there, mate.
Ooh.
So yeah, it does light up. So yeah, not massive lights. Obviously, I've got few warm LEDs in there just to give a little bit of light. But it's one of them, and it's a Titanic. I couldn't get the big one because obviously it's serious wedge and
Seriously, as well.
So cheers, Fred. Good man, love it. Yeah, it's one of them, you know, there's a little bit more to do on it, you know, a bit of deck painting and detailing and stuff like that. But Captain Twitchy's been at me this week, Fred. I've got MS, mate, so I have to build in different ways, and it's not really been a successful week this week. More's ended up on the floor than it has glued together. So I think, Dave, are we getting to that point?
Well, before we get to that point, I'm just going to quickly say what is or what has gone into your bellies, and what have you all got on your benches?
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Well, I'm just going to quickly open my window because it's getting a bit warm.
Well,
Oh, Dave's now going because I'm not talking.
No. Graham M is saying, yeah, he's much better, and thanks to Lynn. Modelers United saying, totally understand, mate. And Mayhem Model Works is saying hello to Graham.
Oh, hello, Graham. Right. Oh, Graham M's in, yeah. Hello, Graham. Hope you're doing all right, mate. Yeah. So it's one of them, Fred, mate. Let's quickly refresh the group. If you've got anything to post in the group, now's the time to do so, because we're going to be imminently doing gallery times.
Right. Luke is saying Space Marine Dreadnought on the bench and Stella in the belly. Liquid lunch.
Good man, Luke. Good man. Hopefully a keg of Stella, mate.
Oh, might give you a headache.
Sue saying, love your t-shirt, Cole. They are the best. Yeah, I've been winding Sue up because I've got a signed bit of AC/DC memorabilia right above my monitor, and I keep teasing her with photographs of it. So yeah, it's one of them, mate. Yeah.
Nim is saying belly is a bowl of cinnamon apple Cheerios. Bench is a super secret project for a certain someone.
Right. Yeah.
Modelers United, I've got the Wellington links and an SU2 at the moment. James Chapman, belly is pork and pickle pork pies.
Oh, pork and pickle pork pies.
Oh, and he's got a 170. Oh, one. No, he doesn't. He's got a 1/12 Trumpeter Ford GT40.
Oh, nice kit.
Sounds like a beast. Paul, he's got ham and cheese roll. Ham and cheese roll. Nice and spicy knickknacks.
Oh,
And bench is a 35th scale Tamiya M10 Achilles tank destroyer, just getting ready to prime. Photo on the gallery.
Oh,
then.
That's a subtle segue then, Dave, isn't it?
I think that perfect segue.
That is, isn't it? Yeah, the clue goal as to why the gallery didn't pop up there is you need to share it. Right, folks, let's have a look at the gallery, shall we? Usual YouTube notifications bit at the front there, fellas and ladies. So pop your channel links in there. And as you know, like what I did earlier with our friend Fred, pop over, spread the love, like and subscribe, click the bell so you get notified of any video content. And we all like to do the sub for sub and spread the love a little bit, because we're all giving up our time at the end of the day to put content up. And especially with Velociraptor and the world being on fire, a lot of us are doing live streams more than we normally would, just to keep everyone entertained at the bench during what can be very troublesome times. So
people something to look forward to in the week.
Absolutely. So you can watch along whilst you're at the bench, and if you're having a bit of a moment, you've got people to keep you company.
Incoming message from the model officer. He may have a bacon sandwich or two.
And he's now saying he blames... Oh, no, incoming call from his doctor, Colin. I blamed you for all the bacon I consumed. Good man, I accept full responsibility for any bacon consumed in the model officer's mess. Our friend Skullfish is in, saying good afternoon all.
Hello,
afternoon, Skullfish. Hope you're doing all right, geese.
Yeah. Osric, bench still on the tram. No worries. Belly is southern fried chicken bap.
Oh.
Ross is bench is 2 Chaos Space Marines obliterators, belly, pickle onions, Space Raiders, and coffee.
Yeah, Dave's a man of a certain age. Squint, Dave, you'll be able to read it.
No, it's these.
Yeah, we both wear varifocal glasses and have come to the conclusion that we aren't getting on with them, are we, Dave?
No, I just want to take these off and throw them away and just have a normal pair. I might
absolutely.
Actually,
Graham M's saying belly poached eggs, bench, still the boat, but now it's got big guns. Ooh. Andy saying belly will be venison grill steaks with mashed spud and roast veg. Road trip to Andy's, folks.
Yeah, right. Might have to do a detour via Ice Queen and soup, fry up for a change, and banoffee for put.
Apparently Muse is sneaked in and sat down. Good girl. Morning, Muse. Hope you're doing all right, darling.
Hello, Muse.
Right, James Chapman has finally finished a massive Lego Chinese steam locomotive. He's also bought another Lego 67 Mustang. All be looking out for that. And made a mock of the 2018 Mustang GT500. Now at the bench, whip 1/12 Trumpeter Ford GT40. So we're in for a bit of a treat here, mate. A nice bit of trainage. We may have been looking at loco models during the week for next year, haven't we? And we've happened to fall upon a little selection, and neither of us have built a big loco yet, and it's something that's on our radar. So
something different.
Absolutely.
I like that. But
I like that.
I like the stuff that he does with his Lego.
Oh yeah, I still think he should work at Lego World, but He'd never get anything done, would he? Bless him.
No, I think we should all play Legoland and tell him that they should be taking this guy on. And
Yeah. Hashtag James for job at Legoland will be coming up on our Facebook shortly.
Oh,
And he's got some Lego Mustangs going on.
I like them.
They are good, aren't they?
I do like them. I'd have to buy both of them because.
Oh yeah, and thoroughly approve of the content on the screen behind him.
Yeah.
As well. It's always strange, isn't it, when you see a photograph and on the back or in the background is your show on the monitor. It still seems very surreal, doesn't it?
It's a bit odd.
it's surreal, but also very humbling as well, isn't it?
Definitely.
Look at that.
Oh, now that's an engine. That is.
Cool, yeah, that's a welder's dream. That is all them bendy exhausts, mate. Oh, you're right there, Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm fine.
Yeah. Look at that. Oh, bendy exhaust. Oh.
Yeah,
It must have been exhaustive work, James. Moving on.
Put a silencer on it.
Yeah, I knew you were speaking to one. Pipe it up. Pipe it up. Pipe it up. Yeah, look at
We'd
that.
have to weld it together then, won't we?
Absolutely. You got chromage going on, and oh, mate, look at that.
But no. On a serious note, those exhaust pipes are screaming out for some exhaust bluing.
Oh, mate, aren't they, eh? Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. That looks like a bit of NOS pipage going on, is it?
It is.
Yeah.
How many donations have we made to the swear box?
Oh, I can imagine quite a few, can't you?
Yeah.
To be honest with you. And
those blue and red connectors, they're tiddly tiny things, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine the swear box of shame. Yeah. It's that name again, Dave.
Oi, Charlie, open up the van, will you?
Yeah, we got James now. He's doing a Luke, isn't he? He's sneaking these dioramas cheekily in.
Yeah, he's coming in just under the radar, isn't he?
He is, and he knows now that we're going to be packing our bench.
Again.
Sue, you darling. Look, Dave. Jackie sausage sandwich with HP sauce.
Oh, num, 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 num.
And Jackie's doing her Pikachu #1, and she's got 4 more to do. And she's having a sausage sandwich.
Oh,
sandwiches are goodness, Dave.
I know.
Look at that.
I'll tell you what, I watched him doing his smoke effect with a bit of cotton wool.
I know, it's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm going to have to re-watch that, and I might have to have a play and have a dabble. Because I've never done anything like that before.
Oh, that's better.
But I like that.
That has come up really well. And again, it's that classic thing that the more experienced armour builders do, there's always a point of interest in every corner, isn't there, to draw your eye in. And I admire that because it just makes you
lost the wheel.
Well, it's got blown up, Dave, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
I suppose it's run over a bomb, isn't it? A mine or something like that.
Could have done.
Yeah, because there's a bit of a crater going on, isn't there?
No, I like that.
Because I've visited this little land of goodness and quaintness that James has made, and in my dream, I imagine the tank was chugging it along, and it went boom. Oh, look, I've run over a landmine, and yeah. Take the red pill, Colin. Yes. Again, the poignancy of this.
Yes.
The figure, when I saw that, was like, it's like that fella that did the World War I figure, isn't it? Where it's sitting there thinking, you know what I mean? And I looked at that, and especially on Remembrance Day for the fallen, honestly, James, you've captured a moment there, mate, that's got a bit of poignancy to it, mate. And
he doesn't look well.
Yeah, you sit there and you think, did he make it? Is he all right? You know what I mean? You become...
I think that's up to the viewer to decide on that one.
Yeah, and honestly, James, you've really skillfully captured something there, a moment where anyone that looks at that will look in and start reflecting, mate. And dude, that's one hell of a skill. It really is.
The other thing I like is both of those are just so simple as well. There's
Yes,
nothing flamboyant going on.
absolutely. And I think it just captures a moment in time, doesn't it? And gets you thinking. And absolutely, you know, especially on a day like today, like you say, no, everyone gave up so much during them conflicts. And yeah. Oh, he's been out with a resin printer, I see, with some detritus and barrels and that. This is where they come in handy, James, isn't it? I've been doing a lot of detritus in that in different scales and archiving it all so that I can just go and open a drawer and in there's going to be 35th scale stuff. And yeah.
He does like his printer, doesn't he?
Yeah, but Dave, this is the sort of thing you can do with them, and it does.
Yeah.
It saves you an absolute bomb, mate.
And I'm still giving the ponderance as to whether I'll get one next year or not. I don't know.
No, it depends on how much you feel you're going to use it. But like I've said to you before, if you want something printed, I'm only down the road from you, ain't I?
I know, but I don't want to take the mick either.
Oh, don't be daft. I'll slap you if you don't do a request. Don't be daft, mate. You know the offer. I wouldn't make the offer if it wasn't valid. Yeah, this is our fallen friends there in the corner. And you've got, like you say, a nice bit of barnage going on, Dave, and it's how he's done it. Like you say, just the one corner there, and mate, I love it.
Just so simple.
Honestly, it's so well done. Honestly, I'd love to be able to do a dio like that. I'll keep trying.
If I ever get to any more shows after this thing is finished and I see his name, I won't bother putting anything in the competition.
Absolutely. We keep trying, don't we, and learning and stuff. Tanya's saying good afternoon. I had to be off by 10 last night. Body isn't coping since it got cold. Yeah, it's not a problem, Tanya, mate. Not a problem at all, love. As I've said to you before, the patron things, mate, people can come and go as they please. We've all got our ailments and things like that. And if you're not feeling well, love, you go and rest. I'd never forgive myself if you didn't. Right, Sue Chapman has been shopping again by the look of this, Dave, and she doesn't know which one to do. What do us lot think?
Castle.
She's basically got Hogwarts Castle and Hogwarts Express, and I think both of us are thinking, do the castle first.
Do the castle.
Yeah, so would you like to do the castle, love?
So please do the castle.
Yeah, do the castle, do the castle. Yeah, I think Sue should do the castle, Dave, didn't you, mate?
Yeah.
And Kevin's saying do the castle first, yeah. And then you got somewhere for the train to stop at. Good shout, Kevin.
Yeah, he thought that one through, didn't he?
He did. Paul Lines has got an M10 Achilles tank destroyer whip on the bench that is all ready for primer, and then got loads of accessories and shells to paint separately. Tankage, Dave.
Now I've got one of these, but it's in the 48th scale.
Yeah, I'm lucky enough to have 3 Riffield tanks in the stash, Dave. 2 with full interiors, and I've got the Sherman Easy 8. And I must admit, I'm going to do a couple of more tanks first, just to, finesse the armor skills, and then I'm so looking forward to them Riffields. It's like, ooh, yeah, that is mint. That is going to look the absolute nuts, mate.
I am liking that.
Again, it's got presence in it.
Yeah.
Muse is saying castle. Tanya saying Hogwarts and roll on Wednesday. Lynn is saying castle. Nat saying the train. Yeah. And Sue's echoing my sentiments. Not to worry, Tanya. Catch up on Wednesday. Absolutely. Don't worry, Tanya. At the end of the day, darling, if you're not well, you're not well, love. Yeah, that is mint, mate. I like that. Keep us posted on that, Paul, on the progress, mate. Right. Steve
Oh,
Spencer Beanie, aka
oh.
Totally Scale Models, has done some pre-shading on the Meng bulldozer. Then he used Mr. Robbie Aqueous light green. The Ripper is done in Tamiya dark green. Which do you think looks the best? So this is his question.
Oh.
I like
I like
that.
that colour.
That is nice, isn't it? And again, it's all the different facets, isn't it? The contours and
Yeah.
all the ribbing and stuff that you can get a bit of a wash in and some filters and oh mate, it's a weatherer's dream, isn't it?
I am looking forward to it. I've no idea what he's going to end up looking like, but it's going to be.
But it's got that. I know what I would like to say, but I'm not going to say it because of the time of day. But it's got that angry presence of you want some. You know where I'm going, Dave.
Yeah, it's like someone smacked it in the nose and the nose has shrunk.
Yeah, you know that really angry doorman that won't let you in the nightclub? It's got that mean and moody look about it, isn't it? And there's the Ripper. I think that looks all right in that colour, Dave, didn't you? Like I say, a bit of chip in, Steve, and a bit of dirt and detritus, and I think you'll be brilliant,
I was going to venture forward, use the Tamiya dark green for a little bit of shading on the main body bit. I think that would look quite good with what he's already done.
Oh, what you mean, like shadow casting?
Yeah, some sort of a light wash or something.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. It looks like
he's pre-shading going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can't beat a bit of pre-shading, Steve. It does make a difference, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing this. I think he's got the metal frame around the top of it as well, which I
absolutely. Frank has contributed more grub to his 122 photo album now, folks. So if you're not sure what to cook yourself one night, nip over to the gallery and have a look at Frank's album because, yeah,
you can get some inspiration from that.
Absolutely.
Ooh.
Having got one of these to my left there with all my Tamiya extra thin glues and washes and that in, yeah. Phil Bolton's been doing a 1/12 TARDIS and it's finally finished. There's a few bits he'd like to redo that involve, tearing it apart. It was reaching the point where I just wanted to be finished with it. Everyone else seems to like it though, so I guess it's okay. Yeah, when I done mine, it was one of those I kept thinking, oh, if I had this and I had that, and in the end I just thought, no, let it be.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a TARDIS, Dave. What more can you say?
Oh, I think he's being a little bit harsh on himself.
It's a nice 1/12 TARDIS you've done there, Paul, and I like that. I think that is.
I do.
It's just got enough wear and tear on it, isn't it? And
yeah, I just think he's been a little bit hard on himself.
Yes. Oh yeah, suitably lights up as well.
Yeah, no.
Do you sit there making TARDIS noises? You do, don't you, Paul? Paul? Phil even.
Phil.
You do, Phil, don't you, mate?
Yeah, bet he does.
Because I still do the wish noises as I walk through the doors around the house, you know, the Star Trek doors. I know. I need to get out more. Lewis, you say, not the normal pick with gravy and applesauce, but we do have them. I can't stand very well to take the pick today as he's in a lot of pain. Oh, Wibblekins. Has Nat finally found out how much money you've spent on models and hit you with the rolling pin? Come on, tell us the truth.
Sounds like he's had a severe seeing.
That's a nice bit of grub, though. I'm telling you, mate.
Yeah, I know.
You should be about 25 stone, Lewis. I mean, I've seen Lewis. He ain't got a pound of fat on him, has he? It's like
There's nothing on him.
so. Yeah, happy days, mate.
Oh,
Sue Chaplin says, "At last, Cola Lorry is finished, and all I can say is not as good as I thought it would be." I like that, Sue. I think you've been hard on yourself, sweetheart.
I think she is.
I think once you've slapped that up on the wall in a frame, love, you're going to be well impressed with that. And it's a Coca-Cola lorry, isn't it? I think it's because she thinks the writing on the side isn't legible, but I think at wall-mounted distance, when you're not so close to it,
Yeah.
you'll find
when you're about 4 or so feet away from it, it should all come into focus.
Yeah. And you've got a bit of the old Crimbo man going up.
Yep.
I like the hat you're wearing there, Dave. I think it emphasises the whiteness of your beard, mate.
Thanks.
Because as we all know, Dave is the real Father Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Nim Sindarin, base colour for the ocean is done. Just need to do all the water effects. Time to rewatch that, pardon me, that Vallejo effects video. Is that the same one I keep watching? She's got a 100th scale pilot and a faux holiday floral arrangement. Don't yell at me, everything was on sale.
No, we wouldn't do that.
Dream of yelling at you, Nim. Oh, cute alert, Dave, innit, eh?
I'm going to have to have a go at one of these main tunes.
Oh, Dave, there's a chibi flat top you'd love, mate.
Oh,
yeah.
Flat top. Ooh.
Yeah, and oh my God.
That's teeny tiny.
That is micro stuff, isn't it? Holy moly. Oh, that's nice.
That's all right.
I like that.
It's festive, dare I say.
Yeah, I think they are mint. Oh, gold.
Yeah.
I've got to give a heart for the flower arranging and for the cuteness of the tune ship. This is Grub, cooked by Dave on his new cooker. And you've got new photos, ain't you? You've been teasing Festa again, ain't you, you git?
Mm.
What we've been doing, oh, mate. Oh, fish fingers. Pie gravy. Oh. Oh, garlic bread as well.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you've put onion ring right on top of the pie just so that I spotted it.
Yeah.
You evil man.
Yeah.
This explains your rather squeaky chair, Dave.
Yeah.
You know, mate, barbecue sauce, chips, beans and beer battered onion rings with extra barbecue sauce for chip dipping.
Had to be done.
Oh, you got the... How did you find it?
Well, all 4 slices disappeared down my belly.
It shouldn't be right, should it? Marmite and peanut butter, but it is.
Yeah, I actually, because I went down in the shops this morning and I spied a jar and I thought, oh, that's a little jar. I'll get one of them and see how I get on with it.
Absolutely, it's what I've got, a little pinky jar, mate, and yeah.
And so I had a quick taster whilst the first lot of toast was doing, and I thought, yes. Yeah. I thought, well, if I didn't like it, I'd just put it in a box and send it up to you. But
absolutely, mate. It shouldn't work, but it does, doesn't it?
Yeah. But I think 4 slices is probably a little bit too much.
Yeah, I normally have a couple of slices, and I slice them into little soldiers, Dave, because I like my little soldiers. And I sit there with my cup of tea and my peanut butter and Marmite and my little soldier slices, and yeah.
You don't dunk them in your tea, do you?
Moving on.
You do, don't you? You oh, you gross. Ah. Really? Oh, you filthy so-and-so.
Oh, don't.
Mr. Colin, sir, I have just noticed something.
What?
You might want to think about updating the ticker.
Oh, right.
How long are we into the show?
Yeah. That one.
Yeah.
Sorry, mate. I didn't realise that I had
I've
Wednesday.
only just noticed it myself.
Sorry about that. There you go. The bodybuilders are me and Dave. I still had Wednesday's banner running. I do apologise, Dave. There you go.
All right, mate. It's not a problem.
How's your spelling, actually? Because someone says your thing says Model Make Dave. So your spelling correcting on your name the other week really didn't work, did it? Because it was Model Moika Dave, and now it's Model Make Dave. Yeah, your name.
Yeah,
On your window that's on the screen when I come out the gallery.
Oh, have I still? Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, Richard Copeland has finished the Dragon 135th Panzerwagen. Is that right?
So.
With mini art figures.
Ooh.
And dare I say it again, look at the determination on his face there. It's like, yeah, you want some, do you, geese? I'll give you a bit of this.
Yeah, and he's got a bit of a boomstick going on there as well.
Yeah. And he said all of that with a German accent because, as you notice, my German ain't great.
No, about as good as mine.
But he does. He's just got that look, isn't he? That guy there's obviously in charge. Point over there and press that button is what he's saying.
Mm.
But again, just enough subtle dust and detritus, isn't there?
I like a lot. Yes.
You know, there's some talented armour builders out there, Dave. Am I doing the wrong thing trying to learn how to do armour?
Oh, I'm now beginning to wonder.
I mean, look at the detail there, the jacket, Dave. I mean, come on, what? I love that. Unbelievable.
No, it's good.
Well done, Richard. Top job there, mate. Have you one of them? Philip Tucker. Something I'm working on at the moment. Just finished printing the parts. It's the Nautilus from 2,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Wow. Or 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea even, Cole. Learn to read, mate. Look at that. Bit of the old Nautilus going on, Dave. And there's a model kit, isn't there, of the Nautilus out there, but it's getting a bit expensive, isn't it? And those of us that are lucky enough to have these beautiful 3D printers can come up with stuff like this. And yeah, I might have hit upon a way of doing a Nautilus that isn't going to break my bank.
Ooh.
I know. Would you like the SGL file, Dave, when we find it? Yeah.
Ooh. Yes, please.
I like that. I like that a lot. Grant over at 5760 scale models is telling us that this is the progress on his first diamond art, and it's halfway through and more have been ordered, and he's getting brownie points, isn't he, then?
Do you know you can go off some people?
Hey, and that's big old Ben, mate.
Yeah, he's doing all right, though.
And that's, you know, having a bit of doingage there, giving it the beans. And, yeah, Grant may have been bullied into getting one of these by two people that shall remain nameless. And he, like myself, has found it quite relaxing. I mean, I did a little test this week because I've been doing mine and finding that I've been able to nod off of a night. Whereas this week, I deliberately didn't do any. And I had 2 nights where I couldn't sleep. So, yeah, whether that's coincidence, who knows? But
no, I think there might be something to it.
Yeah. Phil Bolton says it's not much to look at, but I cooked up a batch of Indian butter chicken last night. Admittedly, it's not pretty, but boy, is it tasty.
Hey, as long as it's tasty.
He now needs to pick up some rice and naan bread.
Oh.
I don't know, mate. It's got a nice looky-loo about it.
It's looking all right to me.
Isn't it, eh? Few of the old big crisps on the side of the plate, mate, and you'll be well away.
Yeah, onion bhaji or 2.
Southwest Modeller's in. Hello, mate. Hope you're doing all right down under.
Hello, mate. all is good.
Yeah, I think you've done all right there, Phil, mate. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed it. And he was blaming us two for this the other night in one of the other groups because he bought the milk trike and the chibi space shuttle. But he was blaming us two for getting monogram kits because he's been following our paddy wagons. It's funny. I've had a couple of messages off of people that are trying to get hold of paddy wagons, and me and Dave did a search the other night on the auction sites and was shocked to see that some of them are going for nearly 200 quid. Is this where we tell people how much we paid for ours, Dave?
I think if we did that, I think that they would ban us and not watch any of our other videos. So
yeah. I mean, it begins with T, there's an E and there's an N in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fred Foot, aka Modelers United, is saying thanks for the invite and the ad. You are most welcome, Fred. And people putting in the welcome gifts that normally pop up when people join the group. Nat has contributed to the album Nat's Crafty Bits. Let's see what he did there. Mayhem Model Works going, it's not our fault that we built good kits. Oh, bless you, mate. Cheers for that. Yeah, I mean, we got them for a tenner, mate, and I think we scored a really good deal, didn't we?
We did.
Oh, look, she's doing the Humpty Dumpty's, Dave. She's been strict on herself to get some bits finished. This is a joint project that myself and Nan's working on for Connor and Paige, and she's working on the blue one. Oh, look. She's got a naughty kitten, half completed for her patchwork square. Keep them coming. Because if there's anyone out there that hasn't done patchworking, she's the person to go and see. And look, Dave. Oh,
that's pretty good.
Aye, it's Humpty Dumpty, mate. Aye. Oh, bless. Oh, it was a cute alert, isn't it? What we got here? Butcher That Model, aka Dave. Dave Barker has put a sneak peek of a Spitfire in a resin book art. A how-to video will be posted on Monday or Tuesday. And Dave's got into his resin pouring, isn't he, eh? And he's doing another one. Yeah, so he's got a jig of goodness by the look of it built now that he can do this sort of thing in. And he's having a play with resin pouring. Hey, and you got a bit of a Spitfire going on in there. Yeah. Happy days. Probably costing him a small fortune for resin, but good for you, mate. So if you want to see how that's done, there looks like there'll be a video up on his channel tomorrow by the look of it. Steve's got his more work on his bulldozer. He's added the last of the ting hanging points for the slat armor, primed in UMP primer. I need to try it to take better pictures, but he is using an old iPhone. Oh, is that a hashtag new camera for Steve, was it? Are you doing subtle winks now, Steve? Have we got to keep an eye on you? Steve saying he's got to shoot off because his trouble and strife is giving him tongue pie, as I need to do some cooking homework with his daughter. You take care, mate.
See you later, Steve.
He's now frantically walking back because his bulldozer's back on. We'll wait until he gets back and we'll move on to the next post. So that was Steve's bulldozer in primer. Ross Medlock has put up his latest Warhammer Space Marine, which was completed this evening or yesterday evening. And he's saying he wants that big bulldozer. Yeah. And Muse is doing a zombie walk to the coffee pot.
Oh, dear.
Muse, have you got bad bed hair going on as well? Are you looking like Alice Cooper this morning? Is that what you're trying to say? Bless your heart.
Ooh.
Look at that, Dave.
No.
Got all the detritus on the
Oh, no,
base.
it's got all the base bits on there as well.
It's details like that that just bring these alive, isn't it? I mean, I'm sitting here looking at the scale of this, thinking he's got static grass on it as well, Dave. I mean,
I know.
isn't it?
It puts some people to shame, doesn't it?
It does. Yeah. I like that.
No, you done a nice job there, mate.
I like looking at the fact that other people have had to paint something so small.
Hmm.
And then I just sit there and go, yeah. I'm getting the blame here for
All
this,
right.
but it is quite funny. Dan Heap, aka Quano Man, his head is super cold now. It's Colin's fault, but at least I still have the prettiest smile in this house. Try not to wonder about if I live alone or not. Okay. And yeah, he's kind of our Bicty's canister. Fair play, Dan. Fair play to you, mate. And 10 out of 10 for the facial expression, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Could you imagine opening your curtains after a particularly bad night on the tiles and you see him stood there doing that face? You would let out a lady puff, wouldn't you?
I think you'd let out more than that.
Nah, good for you, Dan, mate. And again, it's all my fault. I'm happy, mate. It's that name again, Dave.
Wait, Charlie, come back.
Yeah, Luke's Warhammer 40k album, and he's been doing more Warhammer stuff. And Dave, look at it, eh?
Yeah, and what is it? He's only just started dabbling in Warhammer.
Yeah, I thought I would have a go, was his words, wasn't it?
Yeah. Really?
Yeah. So, any aspirations we may or may not have been getting pushed towards by Fox to do Warhammer is now firmly getting resisted because,
Exactly.
yeah, a painting guru is now doing Warhammer, so I don't have to. Yes.
Exactly.
Scott's in from the junk works saying, "Afternoon, folks. Sorry I'm late. Not a problem.
No worries,
Scott.
Scott. No worries at all.
As and when, mate, you can always watch it back, dude. You're turning out beautiful work on the bench, so you carry on, mate." And I had to look twice. I thought this is a cross between Kurt Russell and Ron Perlman, mate. You know what I mean? He's got. Yeah. You remember that bloke out of American Chopper, Paul Tuttle Senior? He's got that big old handlebar going on.
Yes.
He's looking for his boy, isn't he? He's skiving again. You know what I mean? Where is he? I'll find the little. Yeah. But yeah, it's the detail. I mean, look, all the old skelly bones and everything, isn't it? I'm just having a go, he says. Yeah. Just learning.
I'm just dabbling. Yeah, okay.
I just look, come on. You can go off people, can't you, eh?
Oh, no.
Yeah. Muse is going, coffee. Yeah.
Sounds like Muse is in full wake-up mode at the moment.
Absolutely, mate. She's like, yeah, I'm going to have me coffee. He's got some skills in. I mean, look, the oil drum and all the little bits and pieces. He's teasing us now, isn't he? Eh?
Yeah.
And I bet you that drum's to scale and all, Luke.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
He's a legend. Adam Barber shared a photograph. Hope something interesting is announced. Yeah, are we missing Telford? We've got a treat for you at 17:30. And they're saying they've got some bits and bobs going on a live stream to tell you all about their current developments and answer some key questions. So, yeah. And apparently he was saying that was very disappointing. So it might be a case of, hope something interesting is announced, but then wasn't. Form your own opinion. Have a click on the link and see what you think.
Okay.
Mark Ewan's in saying only managed a little time today at the bench. He's gave the armoured car a brown oil wash to give it a dirty rust look. And it's only the start of the weathering process, Dave.
Oh, that's looking nice.
But I like this. I've been watching this taking shape. And again, you see these odd bits of armour, don't you? It's a bit like that bloke that did the armoured Jeep, wasn't it, the other week that we fell in love with. And I've had one eye on this, and I must admit, I'm liking what he's doing with it. And yeah. And it's a light enough filter almost, isn't it, Dave? Where it's just beginning to start showing through, and it's really clever how it's done.
Yeah, it's just looking a tad dusty and dirty.
Yeah. Have you been filming this, Mark? Do you film? I might have. You maybe already have got a channel, but it's slipping my mind at the moment. But yeah, I'm intrigued as to how you've achieved that finish. I like that a lot. You probably noticed, but you can see it taking shape, can't you? You can see where he's going to go with it, and yeah,
that's looking good. That
nice, interesting build, mate. Ross has completed the latest Age of Sigmar figure. Look at this! Wow. They do have this vivid burn themselves in your retinas thing about
I know. They are all colourful.
Absolutely. James has got an interesting comment up there. He says, is it me, or is it when it comes to coffee, it always tastes a lot better when the other half's made it? Yeah. OP's coffee, mate. Do what me and the missus do. I make mine, she makes hers, and we swap them. Yeah. Which is just as well, because I normally put arsenic in mine. I don't really. Yeah. Notice how brave I was when I whispered that, Dave.
Yeah, I thought the volume had gone down, so I take it she's on the other side of the door.
There's a distinct possibility that presence may be happening out there.
Yeah.
And that I am scared. I may be sitting in nervously looking at grabbing the door handle. Because I'm a wimp and I get beaten by my wife and she's in charge and all of that. Yeah. I like that a lot.
He's done a nice job on that.
He has, isn't he?
It is impressive.
Luke has got his latest video up on his channel. And it's his October update. It's all gone Space Wolves. So if you have got a bench like me and Dave used to have, because Charlie's took ours because of the build Luke keeps putting up. If your missus is looking to find a way of stopping her husband doing the hobby, then she'll send you a link to Luke's channel, because once you've viewed them all, you'll look at your bench and go, Charlie, come and get mine as well.
Yep. Yeah, he's on his way round.
Cheers, mate. Fred shared a post. He's a new member, Modelers United, as I said earlier, and he's put some pictures in the gallery. Is that a Mozzie, Dave?
That is a Mozzie. That is a Mozzie.
Cool, I got a plane correct. Oh, I'm so happy. That's like nice. That. Isn't that beautiful?
I think it's the bomber version.
Anything with tracks on always wins with me. And you've got a tracked truck, Dave. Cool, that took a bit of saying with these teeth.
Yeah. You want to be careful when you're doing that sort of thing.
And we got a bit of motorbike in. And is he banging out some moves there? Dancing to Thriller?
Yeah. or is he going to go for a kickstart?
Oh dear, are we starting already?
No.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's nice.
Subtly, isn't it? Oh. And this is what I was saying earlier about pop over and watch his videos, because he narrates as he builds on his lives, because he treats it as if everyone's a newbie. And yeah, brilliant.
That's nice. I like that.
And yeah, as he's doing stuff, we'll be talking his way through it. There's a scary face if ever you've seen one.
Well, no.
And dare I say it, that is tiny.
Very.
So yeah, and that's the Garnock Valley Men's Shed members or modelers. It's a group of them that all do their bits and pieces. So yeah. So pop over and have a little looky-loo at that. James had put a link up there for his Sunday parade, which was his remembrance diorama from scratch. So yeah, it's Sunday parade. What more can I say? You know, you like a nice relaxing start to your Sunday, folks. Pop over and have a little looky-loo.
Oh, yeah.
Raging Modeler apparently is back. Hello, Adam. Hope you're doing all right.
Hello, mate.
And saying, yeah, the builds at the Models for Heroes session that he runs, yeah. Because he runs a little Models for Heroes, but yeah, they're mint, mate. Also, he's got some of his own work up there, and it's his first post here. It's his 24th scale Airfix Hellcat that he finished a few months ago, and already, yeah, it's like, yeah.
That's a beast.
That is, isn't it?
That's a hell of a. That's a hell of a.
24th scale. Did I read that right? I did, didn't I?
Yeah. They every now and again they will do one in 24th scale. Can you imagine if Airfix did a 24th scale Vulcan?
Oh, mate, yeah. How big's your garden shed? Because you'd have to knock it down, wouldn't you?
Yeah, that'd be a problem for Kev because he's just built himself a new shed. So if he did one of them, he'd have to have a new shed as well.
Absolutely, but God, I'm just looking at all the detail on the engine, Dave, and what?
Yeah, it's nice.
But I suppose in 24th scale, you can really, really go to town on it, can't you? Yeah.
That's nice. I like that.
It is, isn't it? It's got a bit of presence to it.
Yeah.
Raging Modelers saying there's a documentary on Netflix about tanks called Age of Tanks, maybe a resource for builds. Good shout, mate. I'll have a little looky-loo at that, Adam. Thanks for sharing that, mate. Yeah.
That is nice. I do like that.
Absolutely. Lynn's saying, yeah, that's nice work, Fred. It is. It's nice. It's nice to see. But when Fred's doing a build live, he'll talk you through what he's doing. He almost narrates as he's doing it because any noobs that are tuning in, it's a way of letting them know what he's doing and why he's doing it with that technique. And it's really interesting to watch. So James has shared a link. Something new there, inspiration episode. Where does it come from? How do we get inspiring? The pilot episode of Just Making Conversation. All right. Give that a like. So there's a little thing on SoundCloud there. Jacqueline's put up some Friday night process from the Friday night gem that she does with Nat over at Dexterous Crafter.
That's nice.
That's the old Robbins, very seasonal.
Yeah, I like that.
And have you got fed up with doing snow yet, Jackie? And if any of you got water-based diamond arts with loads of sea or aquariums, fire a message through to Sue, because she likes sitting there doing all the water on diamond art, and she'll happily do them all for you. I think I've just lost some brownie points, didn't you, Dave?
I think you've that barrel load that you got the other night, and you've just lost it.
Yeah, as long as it's parked straight, I don't mind. Nim Sindarin's got a question. How would one create smoke clouds? I have the idea of making some smoke pillars for the Italian Gundam I'm working on. I want to do them in the Italian, tricolours. Have a look at James's diode that he's been doing on that tank, because he's got a smoke cloud coming out the tank, and I think I've
Yeah.
seen them done with very, very fine picture wire as a frame, and then the cotton wool's in the frame, so you can shape it to whatever you want the smoke cloud to form. I've seen it done that way before, and a lot of people do it when they're doing the tanks that are firing a shell. When they do the, I don't know why I'm showing it with my hands because you can't see me, but they do like the smoke ring, don't they, coming out the muzzle flash?
Yes.
And they do it with a very, very fine picture wire frame, and then build the cotton wool and stuff into it, and then airbrush all the details on. So, yeah. Muse has replied to her saying she's seen it done with cotton fluff. No idea how. There is a YouTube video, and James is saying there the toy stuffing is good, tuning at the Sunday parade, as I just so happen to be demonstrating this technique. There you go. James has mirrored exactly what I've just said. Had I have scrolled down, I would have seen that, wouldn't I, Pillock? Yeah. So have a looky-loo at that, Nim, and you'll be in for a treat. Raging Modeler, aka Adam Wakeling, says, here's a blast from the past. Young Adams, 14, age 14 in 1996, roughly work. It's crazy to see how far I've improved in the years, comparing them now to what I used to do. Yeah. Isn't it good, though, if you've got stuff that you did way back when?
Yeah, and then you can see how much you've improved.
Absolutely. And then you have that dilemma, don't you, where you think, should I dip them in Dettol and redo them, or should I use them as a good base to see how you've improved? It is that dilemma, in it.
I think leave as is, because then you get a
Yeah, normally I go out and buy the duplicate kit, and then I do it now so that you can compare the difference, you know. Fox is in the chat there, lurking around, folks. Hello, Fox. How you doing, mate?
Hello, Fox.
Mark Ewan's got a fair bit done on these RAF RR armoured car. Oh, he's done he's done a bit more on it, Dave. Look at that.
That's nice.
He's going to do some chipping and wear effects, and yeah. But it's just got that look about it, mate, isn't it?
No, I like that.
When I first saw it, it just draws you in, doesn't it?
No, that's good. I like that.
Yeah. He's doing a good job on that, mate.
Yes.
You could say he's really enjoying it. Mally SMC says, welcome to the Scale Model Club. On this week's show, I'll be painting and weathering a Remembrance Day dio of a Lancaster bomber by Revell in 72nd. So watch, subscribe, and push the notification button. Absolutely, mate. And he's doing the Dam Buster one, Dave.
Oh.
Yeah. Dave likes the Dam Buster one, didn't you, mate?
I do.
Are you going to be doing the full? Yeah. Our friend Jacqueline Stevens has shared a link up on her channel because she's doing Pikachu, Pokemon, and balls. Yes. Crochet balls. I just thought I'd clean this up.
I thought she was doing pork balls for.
And Andy's telling me to get me coat for saying wheelie enjoying it. Hold up a minute. Dave gets away with his. Oh. Oh. Wibble.
Perhaps they're getting tired of yours. I'll get me coat. Honest. I'll get me coat. I'll go away.
That's all right. That's all right, mate. I bet you don't get someone saying, oh, grown. No, it's Pick on Festa Day, is it? But that's all right. Model Making Guru saying balls. Yes, she's crocheting balls, Fox. Pokemon balls. Pokemon balls, mate.
Fox, I watched the end of Wednesday's show. I'll accept your challenge. If you would like to donate one to me.
What challenge is that, Dave? I was in the show and I can't remember.
Something to do with Dave building a Bane blade that Fox, if he could, would send me one.
Oh, right. Was that a subtle hint, Dave? Did I miss a subtle hint?
It was very subtle. About as subtle as it's going to get. So, yes, Fox, if you can supply, I will build, so long as I can build it in my style.
Oh, dear. Be afraid, Fox.
Be very...
Yeah,
very
Fox is now going, wait, what did I challenge Dave to? Yeah. See, things that were said during the show, apparently.
Yes.
Model officer saying, Wheelie, that's the hub of a joke, Colin. Well done, James. Welcome to the fold, my friend.
He's finally lost his nuts then. No, that was wrong.
Yeah, that sounded wrong, Dave. That sounded so very, very wrong.
Can I take that one back?
Yeah. Phil Bolton saying, with all the stress, he's just arrived in the post there, which was his milk trike and the space shuttle.
I like that trike.
It's brilliant, isn't it? I did do a little bit of a searchy, Kins, and saw them. They ship from the US, mate. So for us two, it's the postage.
Yeah, and then we'll probably get clobbered, but for import as well.
Absolutely, mate.
Oh, shame. No, I do like that. That's nice.
Yeah. 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 It is nice, isn't it? There was someone that posted the one with the boosters, wasn't it, that looked nice as well?
Yeah. I can't remember.
Yeah. I've been really good, Fox. I've done pimpage again this week because I am closely approaching 1,000 subs on my YouTube channel, and that was just me saying a massive thank you to everyone that's hit that magic button, because it really does mean a lot. And
how many more do you need for 1,000?
13, mate.
Come on, people. Come on, people. 13 more subs for Festa.
It's one of those. I just thought I would take an opportunity to thank everyone that's done it, because it means a lot, doesn't it? It's a huge milestone for me. And yeah, thank you all that have kindly subscribed to my little world of madness. And 13 subs to go to the magic 1K. And yeah. So if
you've not subscribed to Festa, come on, let's get him over the line for 1,000.
And Fox is going, pimpage is correct. I know, because someone may have been picking on me Wednesday, Dave, because I am that bloke that puts a post in the boomer and apologises for posting in the boomer. And he mocked me mercilessly. He said, because you've got a Facebook group. He said, you don't pimp none of your stuff in your own group. And I'm like, people know where it is. And he may have told me off somewhat.
I actually think he was a little bit, harsh. In fact,
no, because you're trying to hope that I've forgotten that you haven't posted anything for your own, and I haven't forgotten that.
Damn.
No. So I like what you tried to do there. So you've just got double whammy. Yeah. Nat was saying it's Friday and we're back because they didn't do a show last week because it was the auction for models for Hero.
Oh, yes.
But they was back doing the Friday gem. So again, if any of you are into your diamond art and crafting, these are the ladies to pop over and see, and yeah, like and subscribe and all of that. So
yep, definitely go.
People. And she does a gallery very similar to what we do, where they show off other people's diamond art. And Festa may have posted in there his diamond art, because I secretly in the background can be known as Dexterous Festa, because I'm doing the diamond art, because I got bullied into it by the ladies and I wanted all the brownie points in the world because they're all mine. Yeah. Pop over and see them. You'll be thoroughly relaxed on a Friday evening. Marcy Summers, a.k.a. Muse, a.k.a. the Art of Scale Model Muse, has got some figures that she's been putting up. Some minis, and I am really looking forward to seeing these getting done, because she's an artiste.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing those. They are looking Very nice.
and very sinister, but so you, Muse, if I may say, my darling. You know, the skulls and all of that lot going on, and you got super duper massive brownie points for the Stroop waffle placement
Oh yes.
because
I
I
think
mocked
that
Fox.
I think that's been subtly placed, don't you?
Absolutely, I mocked Fox on Wednesday because I may have snaffled a packet of Stroop waffles. But you know when you get that sugar rush,
Yes.
because I may have got that because I really shouldn't have snaffled a pack of Stroop waffles should I've been type 2, but yeah.
Yeah. I snaffled a pack of Jaffa cakes the other day.
I'm very arty. Very
Mm.
arty. I know. She's so talented. I
I
know.
like. Oh,
Dark Evan Bones. Look at it. Look. I mean, oh, mate, that think of the fun you could have with that.
I know. I like that.
Cool. We are going to be in for a bit of a treat, aren't we?
We are. We're gonna be-
Oh, you're good, Fox. Thanks for the advice. He says, Festa, to get brownie points from the ladies, you will need to do all the unicorns, dolphins, teddy bear, pink things, diamond arts.
yes.
Yeah, absolutely. And as Muse says, it keeps the coffee warm and sand and dust free.
Yeah, she's got a point.
And Andy says, don't tell Ted, but he's found a bottle of gin called Unicorn Tears. God, look at all of this. She's got to go with it as
No.
well. And
We are going to be in for one big treat here.
oh, absolutely. So I'm looking forward to that, Muse.
Definitely.
Aye, God.
Oh,
Yeah.
like some new paints as well.
I know. Some right old mission, eh? Bench of goodness. And I thoroughly approve of the pink chibi tank as well.
Yeah. Ooh.
Holy moly, she's got some lovely stuff, mate.
Oh, I'm liking that.
Because she's a witch as well, mate. So I can just imagine Muse. I'm so glad she hasn't got a tuft of my hair, mate. Because yeah, you know,
She's
if
not
you
got
have,
stuff of
if
mine.
I send you a tuft of my hair, Muse, can you cast a spell so that I can win millions and millions and millions of brownie points? Yeah. Oh, look at the brushes she's got.
Oh, very
Hey,
artistic.
yeah,
Ooh.
wizardry going on.
Mini Gandalf.
I know.
Is it?
I had my left arm is a full Chinese sleeve of Lord of the Rings that I had done way back in the 90s, and yeah, big old Gandalf tattoo, and that caned it did. And she's listening to Monsters, Shine Down by Rock Nation. Get in there. Bit of daffodilage.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah. This is the season. Time to start collecting dandelions, isn't they? And she's happy.
Oh, happy with pizza. Oh yeah.
Yeah. My current view are
Mm.
still family shopping. Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's a very, yeah.
Yes.
That's what cats do, isn't it?
Mm. Food
And
and
Music saying if it worked, she'd be a millionaire.
yeah.
Fox is now saying, My Little Pony friendship is magic diamond art, 10 foot by 12 foot confirmed. He's bad, isn't he?
He's wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got some wonderful work in there. You're in for a treat, folks.
Oh, definitely.
Very vivid colour.
I like what she does.
Yeah. Looking for the ministry, yeah. Yeah, a favourite coffee place needs help, bless her. And is it your birthday coming up, Muse, or is your birthday come and gone, darling? But happy birthday anyway for when it is. And that was our friend Mark, who's been doing his armoured vehicle. Archie saying not quite finished, but nearly there on his truck. It's getting there, mate, isn't it?
It's on its way, isn't it?
Absolutely, mate. Keep them coming, Archie. Keep them coming, geese. Budget Modeler, Space 1999, Eagle 1, Episode 3. Oh, yeah, Eagle Transport Bill.
Yeah.
If you like your Space 1999, pop over and have a looky-loo.
Yeah, I went looking for one of them on a certain site and ran away because I saw.
Yeah, did you go for fudge sticks? How much?
Yeah. Yeah. I thought, I quite fancy doing one of those. And then when I saw how much they were, I thought maybe I don't fancy them that much now.
Exactly. I mean, I've got a couple of growl kits that would be the Eagle Transporter and Space Battleship Yamato. And I thought, I wonder whether there's any Black Friday deals coming up on either of them. And it's like, no, there's not. And then I sat at the bench and just sobbed to myself to the walking away music. Yeah, Sue's had her Hogwarts castle delivered that she's building. Subtle hint.
Yep. Come on, Sue, get on with the castle.
Yeah. I saw her, like I say, her Diagon Alley. It was absolutely beautiful. Oh, apparently Lynn wants one. What don't you want, Lynn? Come on now.
I know.
Get your bench sorted out. We can have you in doing some models. Come on. We're waiting. We want to see our Lynn. Archie shared a link. 35th Italieri Fury Crossroads diorama final reveal. And I've seen this. And mate, he done such a lovely job on this, mate. Yeah. It's been quite nice, isn't it, to sit and watch how he's progressed over the last couple of years.
He's come on in leaps and bounds.
Yeah. And yeah, I've been watching this one really closely because, you know, we got a budding talent. And yeah, sharing a love there, Arch, because you've done a mint job on that, geese. So grab your shortcut tea and a sarnie and pop over and see that. That's Mark, where he had primed his armoured car that we showed earlier there.
Yes.
And it's black primer. That's me welcoming Lee Roberts to the group. Hello, Lee. Welcome, mate.
Hello, Lee.
Ed and Eddie, aka Dad, Dave, and Philip Prime, do their Free Amigos show on a Monday, even Tuesday, Cole, because it says the word Tuesday. Yeah, so pop over and have a rewatch of that, or set your bell icon to get notified of the upcoming one. And yeah, they just sit there shooting the breeze about what they're building, etc., etc., etc. Philip Prime has shared a post. Bench and belly. Oh, Dave, look. Oh,
pasta.
Isn't it? Hey,
food.
Road trip.
Yeah.
Ross Medlock, his latest 5D picture was completed, and that was the wolf.
Oh, that's nice.
Something about a wolf, Dave, isn't there? It's just like, it's a wolf, isn't it?
It's a wolf. Yes.
I suppose, having just showed a food picture, could we say that he wolfed it down? Moving on. Steve, Cindy called Steve was bored, had a nose in the bin of broken things and a box of random stuff and built this. My take on a Sulaco style ship will raid the greeballs to cover up the obvious gaps and make it less nerfy. I know. How many saws have you gone through, Steve?
I'll try to think. He's the sort of bloke that would have, one of those little mini tabletop circular saws that you could just zip stuff through.
Absolutely, mate. I suppose you could say he saw that coming. I'll get my coat yet again, folks. Something to get his teeth into? No? Okay.
You keep going like this, we're all going to get cut up about it.
I know. You just know where this is going now. Let's have a look in the recent media albums, because we've got Cars of Goodness in there as well, Dave. Look, Clinton Hills.
Top Fuel.
I know. He's managed to get hold of Wee Oldie Revellage, Valvoline Fuel Dragster. Oh, mate, look at it. I know. So we need to distract him, don't we?
Yeah. You distract him, I'll nick it.
Nim Sindarin is saying she's just given the screen the teacher's stare. I know.
Oh dear.
It's because of our really bad one-liners. I know. Sorry, Nim.
Oh dear. I feel like I'm going to be told off now.
Oh, yeah, see? I knew that would get your attention. Oh, Spider Pig.
That's nice.
Yeah. Innit?
That's very nice.
James Skiffins, bacon sandwich. Look at the way he's just posed and angled that bacon salmi, and it's like...
Not much brown sauce in there, though, is there?
No, we would have brown sauce oozage, wouldn't we? That sounded wrong.
Yeah.
Moving on. Motorhead Bomber decals. Yeah, good old Skullfish, mate. We've got these Einkels, haven't we, with an H? In our stash, mate. And, yeah. We will get them built. Yeah. He's got the album as well. Yeah. I kind of want to try and 3D print the band members and have them inside the Einkel. I'd like to try and do that. But I'll have a go. See what I can come up with. But I'd also have another cunning way of doing it as well. And he's got armour and microscopic paint jobs going on again, Dave.
He's done it again, hasn't he? Damn.
Absolutely. Spiddy's in the chat, mate. Hello, Spid. Hope you're doing all right, guys.
Hello, Spiddy.
There's another channel you need to go and see as well, Spidey Q8. Got all these motorbike reviews and stuff like that on there, and he's been doing watches, Dave. You know, the proper watches, not the battery ones, but the ones with all the gubbins in. You know, cogs and shiz, and he's been sort of stripping them down and redoing them. And mate, really interesting, but very relaxing.
I'm gonna have to have a look at that.
Yeah, it's relaxing, Dave, because Spid's got that voice, doesn't he? You know what I mean? That sort of Bob Ross type. Yes. Yeah, you know, and it's...
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
Yeah, I blame Spid for me falling asleep in my bench chair.
Well, that's not difficult for you, is it?
No, I've had a few naps in this chair of goodness, and I must admit, Dave, it's a nice chair to keep him. Lewis Williams has got an MG. Look at that. Have you driven that around the table, giving it proper brum brum noises? Lewis is saying the MG was done by my brother. It's his second model ever. Full posts is in the group. Happy days, mate. Second model ever.
You can go off some people.
Hey, mate. Fair play to him.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually a really nice MG kit, isn't it?
Is it the Airfix one? No, it can't be the Airfix one, because the Airfix one's...
Yeah, the Airfix one is that word that we can't say on the shop. Yeah.
What, the one that ends in T?
Yeah, and that's James Chapman's engine that we started off with earlier. Lewis was saying there is an album somewhere, so I'll have a little looky-loo in a mo. That's our German armour guys and the TARDIS. I do love that picture, Quanah. Phil Bolton. Oh, mate. It's nice to know it's not just me and you that are this mad, mate.
We are not alone.
Absolutely. Let's have a little looky-loo in albums and see what we've got going. Luke's got 11 photos in there. That's your Lego. I'm just looking to see whether this thing was in there. unless it's been posted at the beginning of the group, and I'll do a quick refresh. Yeah, because they're June and July way back when.
Yeah.
So let's go back into the main group page and do a quick refresh and drag, as Fox would say, and see what else we've got, in case anyone's posted anything else. Otherwise, that may well be the gallery done, Dave. That feels TARDIS. Have you a bit of that? Graham McMillan, a little bit more progress on his boat. Or boatage, Dave. Oh, okay, we've got a word now. This could only go well, can't it? Schnellboo,
Shonelboo. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, it's one of them.
Sarge when you need him.
Yeah. Luke Lewis is saying it's not in an album, it's on the group. Okay, mate, I'll get there in a minute, mate. Patience is a virtue, young Lewis. Bit of boatage going on.
That's nice.
He's in it.
He's doing a nice job on that.
He's going to be doing a nice job on that, and there's a big boomage going on and all, eh? That's Clinton Hills' dragster. Oh, look, he's got papers of him building it, Dave, and we're going to show it because we can. Boom, get hold of that.
Nice, I like that.
Oh, what? Yeah.
Ooh.
Isn't it? Oh, what? Yeah.
That's a bit of a beast as well, isn't it?
Yeah, isn't it, eh?
Ooh, nice.
That's a nice looking kit, that, mate. I'd love to know where you scored that from. We'll know what we're going to be doing after, Dave, don't we?
No, we're going to be going looking for them.
We're going to be looking for them, but we're not buying kits at the moment, are we? Because we've been really good.
Yeah.
And that was Sue saying, what do you lot think? That's James's sandwich. Goldfish, ideas for mounting the Motorhead bomber. Do you know, that's a damn good idea. Yeah, I've picked up on what you meant now, mate. Yeah. Go for it, Skullfish. Yeah, use the album as a backdrop or whatever, yeah.
Or can you not do a photocopy of the album and then use that rather than using the album?
Rather than the album, yeah. It's one of those 40 years since the album was made. It makes me feel old. Yeah. First album I ever bought was Motorhead Ace of Spades. And I think it was from Knight's record store, and I think, if I remember rightly,
going back,
it was £3.49 of the Queen's Realm Cash Wonder.
I think mine was either ELO's Out the Blue or Meatloaf Bat Out of Hell.
Yeah, that's a good question for the chat. What was the first album you ever bought?
And I think I got mine from Smith's.
Yeah. And
can't remember
first single I bought was Children of the Revolution by Mark Bolan and T-Rex.
Didn't really go into buying singles.
Yeah, because he, on that track, on the video that went with it, he played an aluminium or aluminum, for our American friends, guitar. And it really got me into that, you know, that sound that the guitarists made with their cars, like Jimmy Page with Led Zeppelin and all of that, like that wah-wah noise. And it really got me into all of that, you know, and yeah. And obviously Rock and Roll Part 2 by the artist we can never mention anymore.
Yes.
Luke saying Megadeth, No More Mr. Nice Guy. Good album.
Oh, yeah.
Muse, Bomber Times 2 when it first got listed. Oh, good girl, mate. Hold on to that, Muse. That is going for silly money. Fox is giving me, and today, Festa's, a pronunciation guide. And he's put it in there. Schnell boot means fast boat. Did I say it right, Fox? So he's teaching me how to speak, and I love it because I'm notoriously bad on e-models, and I keep breaking Fox, and he mocks me mercilessly, and he's cruel to me, folks. Yeah, I think, Dave, I'm just looking for those other stuff because Lewis did say there was more in the group, but I haven't
No. Go the other way. You've gone past it.
Have I?
Yes.
That'll be why then, Dave.
Yeah. There you go.
There you go. The clue's in the big red sports car, Cole, that is very prominently visible, isn't it?
Mm.
It's an Ayashima 124th MGB, Dave.
Yeah.
He's going to call it done. This one's my second model ever. And I've again learnt a lot from it even. However, while it started out promisingly, eventually it got to the stage where everything I did just went wrong. Parts fell off, paint chipped, and I got ticked off. Good shout. But there we go. Tell me what you think, and any advice would be welcomed. Hey, you don't need no advice, mate. That is mint. And that's the Ayashima kit, Dave.
That's nice.
I like that. I like that a lot. I really do. Yeah. Got a bit of the old canvas going on there, or leather. Yeah. I like that.
No.
Actually, I could quite easily want to go out for a drive in that and do brum brum noises.
Well, you'd have to do brum brum noises across the bench, wouldn't you?
Absolutely. Raging Modelers going, it was that or Somewhere in Time by Iron Maiden, and it was Sepultura Arise.
Right.
I'm usually saying I paid a bit over $2 for that album. Oh, good. Good, ain't bad. Yeah, well, the Motorhead stuff seems to be going for quite I would say a bomb over in the UK, but it's people trying to cash in on the death of Lemmy a few years back, and they're overinflating some of the prices on stuff, and it's like
just a bit naughty then, that really.
I think so. You know, I mean, I've got signed stuff by Lemmy here and AC/DC and that, but you know, you don't try to profit off the death of an artist, do you?
Oh,
you know what I mean?
It's a bit wrong.
I just think it's in bad form, innit, Dave? It's bad taste. I think we can safely say, I've got to grass you up for this, Fox. Fox's first album, Dave. Get hold of that. Adam and the Ants, Kings of the Wild Frontier. Saying that, Ant Music, I did enjoy the video of that because I liked the two drummers. You know, I think it worked on that album. So I think we can end with that, Dave, didn't you?
I think we can.
Because I need to go to the gentleman's room.
And so do I.
So we're gonna finish a little earlier because I think a pair of us are sat cross-legged for about 40 minutes now, aren't we?
About an hour, I think.
So I'll flash up Dave on the big screen to say his goodbyes.
As always, thank you very much for sharing all of your work. It wouldn't be the same without it, and we wouldn't have a show. So please keep them coming. Don't forget, we're on Wednesday for the Live at the Bench, and it'll be update time on paddy wagons. So join
Yes. Are we going to be announcing our next build as well on Wednesday? I think, might as well.
Yes, I think we can do. I think we can do that. We can do that. As always, stay safe, stay well, and see you on Wednesday and then again on Sunday.
Absolutely. I concur with everything you've just said there, mate. Stay safe. Enjoy the rest of the shows today. You got Fox. I think Chris is on. Ted's on. Not sure about Mike Mountain tonight. And Fred's on as well tonight. So take care. Stay safe. See you on Wednesday for the reveal of our next build. Thank everyone for tuning in, keeping us two idiots company. Sorry for the abrupt end, but we're men of a certain age.
Yes.
Catch you later, folks. Bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye, everyone.
God, that was quick. Usain Bolt there.